That is unbelievable.
Once we get some of that resolved and get them healthy, then we could take them to the next step of training them to get these jobs, to be motivated, to be involved in the community, get a healthy job, to have a mentor. These young people need mentors. Some of us old folks, men, need to be mentors to these young children. We talk a bunch of talk, but we don't produce. We need the mentors to help them, encourage them, to see there's an opening. There's a way out this cycle, and it could be very productive for them.
We need to come out and get some of us to be on the panel to discuss that. Because what happens, politicians try to make things work and it doesn't meet the goal. So they have to reach out, which they're starting now with this process. So, but I think it's good to know that it's there. But we also need to know that in Bronzeville, we have a lot of, now that $500 million is for citywide. We have more than that here, right here, that can be developed. So that tells you the gold mine that we're sitting on right now as we go forward. And so we have to look at it as a whole of our assets and begin to leverage the assets. So it needs to be, this fund that they're having has to have a greater impact than just putting bricks and mortar and money in the hands of developers.
So again, who's going to be on these projects? Where are the construction people? Because there's all kinds of projects on High Street also, downtown. So in the center of Bronzeville, if you had the construction skills, you could go to 10 or 12 construction sites, major ones. That is unbelievable. We all have heard the discussions about unions coming in, trying to get labor. They're going to do this and do that, and we need to have a trade school. So this isn't new. We've been talking about it. We've been beating the drum. Here we are again. The only thing is, there are actual projects now. We're not talking about the future. We're talking about it. They're coming out of the ground. There's other ones being talked about to come out of the ground. So please, people, it's here. It's not a dream. It's here.
You cannot plan for the future in the future. You can only plan for the future in the present with knowledge of the past to guarantee a better future.